Consumerism is a social and economic order that encourages the purchase of good and service in increasing amounts. Due to the rise of wealth and luxury, this led to the boom of consumerism in the 1920s. With the age of steel and electricity emerging, manufactured products increased, creating mass production. These products caused massive changes to lifestyle and culture. Wages rose, new technology was found. Household appliances were widely bought and sold to several women who tended at home, as well as the entertainment industry kicking off with the radio. Advertising became vital to goods. Many focused on the psychology aspect in what appeals a person and what dissatisfied them. The installment plan also contributed greatly by allowing consumers to buy products on credit, start off with small amount of money, then pay the rest in monthly payments. This encouraged more Americans to buy without a limit.
On October 1st, 1908, the first production of Model T Ford was completed in Detroit. It was the longest production of any automobile model in history, until the Volkswagen Beetle surpassed it in 1972. Though the model was expensive at first, the cheapest one initially cost at $825, which is about $18,000 today. The Model T was made of heat-treated steel that made it lighter and stronger. When oil prices dropped in early 20th century, Ford used the hemp option. Ford prices kept low by developing a system of interchangeable parts that reduced waste, saved time, and made it easier for unskilled workers to assemble cars. By the 1920s, many Americans wanted more than just a sturdy, affordable car. They wanted a car that had style, speed, and luxury. For many years, the Model T came in the color black. Sooner or later, the era of the Model T came to an end.
In 1916, models of refrigerators such as Kelvinator and Frigidaire were introduced to the U.S. market. However, it wasn't until the 1920s the number of production increased. These refrigerators included automatic control and compressors driven by belts attached to motors located in a basement or adjoined room. The most famous was a 1922 model wooden cabinet with a water-cooled compressor, 2 ice cube trays, and storage space. Since they were powered by steam, creating a quiet operation, they attracted more buyers. The fridges were high-priced that the wealthy were the only group of people that could afford them. The household refrigerator socially affected the way people ate. They didn't have to depend on such deliveries and leaving their house open. This item had become a necessary piece of kitchen furniture to use in everyday life.
The introduction of the radio produced news, music, and entertainment. The invention of the radio was to help emerge the mass-consuming culture. The use of the radios caught the attention of many Americans far more quickly than any other methods. Most Americans that tuned into the radio could hear the latest news on many of the issues going on during the 1920s. The radio stations started broadcasting popular and classical music, sporting events, lectures, fictional stories, newscasts, weather reports, market updates, and political commentary. The spread of the radio increased very fast. They happened to lead confusion and disruption. Most radio stations were competing one another for more time and listeners. The radio also was considered unreliable as well as racist. Due to this problem, broadcasters diversified the program and produced several jobs to help with the show industry.
Have you